beautiful day, a little windy, but no rain. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats to honor our nation and its flag by joining the Cassius NJROTC Color Guard, Trojan Band, and Senior Chorus in the singing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, and the Chambersburg High School song. Please be seated. family and friends, school board members, Chambersburg Area School District staff, and class of 2025. Today, I am delighted to stand before you as a mentor, an advocate, and the instructional leader for the fine young women and men who complete this graduating class. 4 years ago, in August, these students began their high school career. During this time, members of this class endured the pain of defeat athletically, to as seniors, raised the standard to attain winning seasons, academically increased the rigor to a level not attained in years, and as musicians and within dramatics, draw crowds of serious support for their award-winning talents and performances. All these are amazing accomplishments and worth show-stopping praise. But having the opportunity to personally observe this class grow to be seniors into high school, I am most impressed with their tenacity to not view themselves as individuals, but rather as a team. This class is very close, and they display true empathy and compassion for one another. I honestly believe it is their leadership that has provided Cassius the beginning to so many great things. As you observe this class seated around me, you will notice many of them wearing colorful sashes, representing their membership, achievement, and commitment to the National Honor Society, Future Farmers of America, Nu Alpha Theta, Multicultural Club, Academic Honors, Athletic Honors, and the NJROTC. This class showed all of us throughout their high school career a never-give-up attitude. In good times and bad, the class of 2025 stood as a class act example to all of us. Their academic accomplishments have motivated 12% to enlist in the military, 57% to attend college, and 31% to enter the workforce. Class of 2025, as you move forward with your future, there are a few final thoughts that I have for you. Many in the audience can remember Y2K, or the time the world was supposed to come to an end on New Year's Eve 2000. And graduates, if your hand or you were thinking, I should put my hand up, I remember that, you weren't born yet. That was 25 years ago. But everyone, do you recall what you did a million seconds ago? That's 11 days. And what will you have experienced or accomplished in a billion seconds? That's 32 years and 8 months from now. Graduates, that would be when many of you begin thinking about retirement. Kane Brown shares in his song, Backseat Driver. Yes, it's a great song. It's the notion of a young person observing the miracles of life. Why do honeybees have stingers? How did that plane get in the sky? And will I see that dog run by? I mention this all because too often we fail to notice the simple things in life. Allow yourself time to purposefully make the changes that are needed. Be the voice who speaks up for those in need. Protect the natural items we all share within the world. And please, take time to put the cell phone away. Finally, I ask that you take time to reflect on the years, the seconds gone by, and make sure that your future is full of purpose. You, yes you, need to be the driving force for a better tomorrow. Class of 2025, I thank you. this time, I would like to now introduce the Superintendent of the Chambersburg Area School District, Mr. Chris Bigger.
Good evening, families. I'd like to do some introductions and thank yous. I'd like to start off with the School Board Administration, if you could stand, please. Let's recognize them for all their hard work behind the scenes. Thank you. If you're currently serving or have served in the military, or going into the military, please stand. Everywhere in the audience, please stand. If you're currently serving, have served, let's recognize. Graduate of Chambersburg School District, please stand. Alumni, please stand. And last but not least, if you're a current educator or former educator, including our staff over here, please stand. Let's recognize our educators. Because of you and your efforts that we stand before you tonight to celebrate a time-honored traditional graduation. This year's commencement will be similar to the NFL Draft. While our students did not individually receive millions of dollars, the 555 graduates today have already earned almost $6 million in NIL money in the form of scholarships, grants, and donations. Congratulations, students, on that. The NFL draft picks are in, and first-round picks are as follows for the National Federation of Life. The military selects 32 students from Cassius to sign a contract, work on a team, compete for national security in the form of defense, research, and education. The career fields have selected 162 students from Cassius to immediately start working in a field of interest, contribute to the community and society by learning, earning, and serving others. The trade schools, 2-year and 4-year colleges have selected 335 students from Cassius into formal schooling all throughout the United States, abroad, to continue studying, learning, and refining their future. All first-round recruits are ready to chart their own path in the National Federation of Life. Every graduate will continue to learn and compete. Every graduate will be traded, will move, will change careers multiple times. Every graduate will find their way in the NFL, and the key is to get started and try not to judge others. The lifetime contract you're starting is not measured by the money you make or the number of friends you have, but by the contributions that you make to society and how healthy you can stay. And finally, if you ever wonder how well our families and our education system's doing, let's listen to our student speakers here tonight. Thank you. Congratulations, class.
At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Buck Brindle, the class of 2025, Assistant Principal.
Thank you, Mr. Ocker. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my privilege to be here today to celebrate the achievements of Cassius class of 2025. Today is a moment of pride, of reflection, of anticipation. Pride for how far you've come. Reflections on the challenges you've overcome, and anticipation of the journeys that lie ahead of each one of you. Take a moment to reflect on your educational experience. Your education has been more than books and tests and assignments. It's been preparation for life. During your years of school, you learned to think critically as you completed academic tasks, to collaborate as you've communicated and worked with peers and adults. You learned to adapt and to persevere. You rode out a pandemic and emerged out the other side. You have built a foundation of knowledge. More importantly, you've learned how to learn, how to overcome, and how to be resilient in challenging times. When thinking of your education, one must acknowledge the important participants who made it possible. Thank you to your teachers who challenged you and believed in your potential when you questioned it. Thank you to your friends and classmates who stood by your side in the great moments and the challenging times. Thank you to the coaches, the counselors, the custodians, and staff members who helped to shape your educational experience over the last 13 years. And most of all, students, take a moment and just look around you. Thank you to the parents, family members, and other significant individuals in your lives who saw you on the school bus or dropped you off for your first day of kindergarten, and who are in the stands today celebrating every moment, every egg placed in the refrigerator, and every battle to get you out of bed in the morning that has brought you to your graduation. Today, at this moment, you are a Chambersburg High School student about to graduate. When you wake up tomorrow, or even when you leave campus today, you will be a Chambersburg Trojan alumni. You will continue to face challenges as you transition into a different phase of your life. I share a piece of wisdom passed on to me by someone who was significant in my life. I say passed on because I've read these words written by Lou Holtz, a famed football coach who this individual once played for and admired very much. In difficult times, I would hear this individual say, you know, life's problems are simply a blessing in disguise. Life's problems are a blessing in disguise. It's a statement that may not feel true in the moment, but when you look back at the tough assignments, the moments of doubt, the personal struggles you've carried with you, yet you've showed up every day, those were the moments that have shaped you, strengthened you, tested your character, and brought your potential to the surface. I urge you to welcome your challenges. They will help shape your success. So as you enter the beginning of a new chapter in life, I ask you to consider, what is success? It is often defined by wealth, by titles, by popularity and power. But an intelligent man by the name of Albert Einstein once offered a very powerful distinction on the idea of success when he said, try not to become a person of success, but rather become a person of value. You see, value is measured by integrity, compassion, by service, and by the impact you have on others. If you strive to be a person of value in your family, in your community, in your profession, among the world, you will not have to chase success. It will find you. Class of 2025, thank you for the energy and heart you have brought to our school. As you leave Cassius and take the next step in your life, whether it be in the workforce, a trade school, the military, or continuing your education in college, remember the lessons of the past, the strength you gained through adversities, the support system that helped to get you to this point. You are prepared, you are capable, and you are ready. The future doesn't just happen, it will be shaped by the choices you make. Be bold in the face of uncertainty. Welcome the challenges life presents, and bring value to everything that you do. The world is waiting, and I believe it will be a better place because of you. Congratulations, class of 2025. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the class of 2025 president, Yasan Malik Safa. Yasan is the son of Dr. Arshad and Mrs. Samia Safi. While at Cassius, Yasan has been a member of Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, President of the Future Business Leaders of America, National Spanish Honor Society, alto saxophone section leader in the Cassius Band, and a member of the boys volleyball team. His son has also been a basketball champion in his church league. After graduation, Yasan plans to attend the University of Virginia, where he will major in economics and commerce, and he plans to pursue a career in finance. Yasan.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you to Mr. Brindle for that introduction. It is my honor to represent and say a few words on behalf of the amazingly accomplished class of 2025. Over the past few weeks, you, like me, have probably heard phrases like the finish line, the final chapter, and the end of an era used a lot in the context of graduation. And yes, our time at Cassius has ended, but that also means a new beginning, the start of another time, a new place, a new adventure. In your next era, you might look back fondly on being in the stadium. Maybe you were a player on this field, or a member of our awesome marching band, or cheering your heart out on the track. Maybe you were one of our famous Cassius crazies, or came to support a friend at their track meet or lacrosse game. At the next starting line, you might look around and be surrounded by a new team altogether. In the next chapter, you may have been mishearing Mr. Hawker's signature sign-off on Fridays, "Go Trojans!" But no matter where you make your fresh start, the time you spend as a Trojan is yours to take with you. The friendships you've invested in will support you as you move ahead. Your resilience will guide you through new challenges, and the empathy and respect you learn will keep you open to opportunities. The diploma you will be handed here is not just a piece of paper. It is proof that you have what it takes to succeed, and I'm very proud of all the individual and collective successes each of us has achieved. Our success would not have been possible without so many other people gathered here today. I'll start by recognizing our teachers. Our teachers work tirelessly, behind the scenes and at the front of the class. They don't just teach, they plan, prepare, counsel, mentor, and encourage us in more ways than they get credit for. I'll also say a collective thank you to our families and friends. We sincerely appreciate your love and support, which have carried us through and brought us to the finish line. All of us have tried to meet the high expectations you have of us. We have worked hard and played hard, not just for ourselves, but to make all of you cheering for us proud. This moment would not be complete without my family who are here today. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my parents, especially my dad, who still loves me even though I told him I do not want to be a doctor. But seriously, he shows me what humble looks like and is the reason I dream so big. For my mom, she's my biggest supporter and cheers the loudest for me no matter what. There are honestly so many things she does for me, she need a whole separate speech, which I will give her later. My sister and brother, Sabine and Kamal, they're my first friends and I cherish any time I get with them. My grandparents, my aunt and uncle, my cousins, and Ibi, Alya, and Hashim, who came all the way from New Jersey, California, and New York to make this moment feel more special. And also to my friends. There are so many moments, classes, and other experiences I'm so grateful I was able to spend with you all. Graduates, going forward, you will again be asked to bring your A game, whether you are heading to college, to the military, trade school, or the workforce. Remember to honor the places and people who have contributed to your success, including this school and this community. Consider coming back to share your time, wisdom, and support with those who come after you. I wish each of you the very best and cannot wait to see all the incredible things you will continue to do. It has been a privilege and an honor to serve as class president and to be a part of the extremely talented, creative, athletic, smart, and accomplished class of 2025. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce the Cassius Student Government President, Carly Skoltetti. Carly is the daughter of Christian and Megan Skoltetti. In addition to being the Student Government President, Carly was a member of National Honor Society, National Spanish Honor Society, Class Secretary, varsity volleyball and varsity softball. Carly is a proud member of Grand Point Church. Carly.
Thank you, Mr. Brindle. Hi, everyone. So for those of you who know me, I'm probably the biggest procrastinator in your life. So when I sat down to write this speech the night before it was due, I had no idea what message I wanted to give you all this evening. After sitting and pondering for a while, I've decided I want to share with you the biggest question I've been sitting with all year. What am I supposed to do now? This is a recurring question that has sat with me throughout our whole senior year. After our last exams, our last performances, and our last games. It's a question many of us quietly ask as we experience these laughs. For the last 4 years, we've introduced ourselves by what we do. I'm an athlete, I'm in band, I'm in student government. High school is a momentary phase, and for most, these activities have become our identities. But what happens when the season ends, when the curtain falls, and when the titles fade away? We begin to ask a harder question. Who am I without a label, and what defines me? In such a crucial time of self-discovery, it is so easy to attach your identity to a hobby, to a club, a sport, or an organization. But these titles are temporary. Your character, however, how you make people feel, how you show up, and how you care, that endures. It's a scary feeling to think you had it all figured out just to be back at square one. But the truth is, we were never supposed to be the things we do. It may feel like the world is ending, but the beautiful thing about life is we are constantly growing, constantly changing, and discovering that we are more than the activities we do. So yes, you are an athlete. You are a musician, an artist, a son or a daughter. But more deeply, you are thoughtful, you are resilient, you are compassionate, driven, and creative. These are the truths that define you, not your titles, but the way you light up the world around you. It's no surprise that senior year is full of endings. Last games, last prom, last color day. Each ending led us to a little more fear of the unknown. But let me remind you that you are not standing at the end, but at the edge of beginning. Today may mark the end of high school, but it is the beginning of becoming. You get to become who you want to be, not based on a team or a title or a GPA, but on the truth of who you are when nothing is yet decided. Embrace the uncertainty of the future. Let it change you. Let it scare you, because it'll also grow you. There's never a better time than now. To my parents, Mom and Dad, thank you. Thank you for being rooted in patience, compassion, and discipline. Thank you for your love and support and sacrifice you've made to get me here today. Every late night meal, every car ride pep talk, and every hug that held me together made this moment possible. You have been, and I know you will continue to be, my biggest supporters. I am so grateful to get to share this moment with both of you on the field here today. I love you both. I would also like to take the time to thank my counselors, Mrs. Mummer and Mrs. Leonard. Throughout these years, you two have taken the time to get to know me. You let me come to you even if you were drowning in work, because that's the kind of people you are. You helped me face challenges, talked me through big changes, and have just let me ramble to you about my life. You both are incredible people and deserve so much recognition. I also want to thank our 2025 class advisors, affectionately known as Yost, Sherm, and Mrs. Wyan. Most of the students here don't realize it, but behind the scenes of any kind of event like prom, homecoming, color day, powder puff, and many more, you were the ones stressing over the small details to make sure we had the best experience possible. I want you to know your efforts do not go unnoticed. Thank you. Class of 2025, the best piece of advice I can give you is this. You are not defined by one piece of you. You are not defined and limited to the sports team you are on, the transcripts you were given, or the trophies you won. You are full of contrast, complexity, and layers. Let the years ahead shape and mold you. Let them reveal the you that isn't defined by awards and achievements, but by authenticity. All of these years, all of these experiences have been shaping you for this. We were not just students, but survivors of awkward stages, heartbreak, and group projects that went horribly wrong. We were the artists of last-minute essays, much like this speech, and warriors sleep-deprived mornings. Right now, you have a choice: to stay the same or to become more. Every person who has ever changed the world stood right where you stand now, at the edge of fear and possibility. Most step back, a few step forward. Which one will you be? As this chapter ends, let it be with gratitude. Be proud of the person you are. Be proud of yourself for still standing, still smiling, and for never giving up. And when the hard question comes again, and you find yourself asking, what do I do now? Smile and answer confidently, I begin again. Take the first step and keep walking. Thank you, Cashless, for an amazing 4 years, and to my fellow graduates, don't become strangers. Stay in touch with one another, because this isn't goodbye, but as our kindergartner teachers would say, it's a see you later, alligator. Congratulations, class of 2025, and thank you all for everything.
At this time, senior class members of the Cassius Glee Club will now perform under the direction of Mrs. Elizabeth Stahl.
Are you on the page? Your mom? Look for me. Wave my hand.
It's the home side with the
Tell him to
announcement
stop.
box.
Tell him to stop.
Yeah. See us? Yes, they're not going to take it. She might fail.
liaison, for your amazing works, and thank you, Cash's senior Glee Club members. Mr. Bigger and the Board of Education, on behalf of the Chambersburg Area School District, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the 555 members of the class of 2025. They have fulfilled the requirements that have been established for the various courses in which they were enrolled and are entitled to receive appropriate recognition. Now it is time for them to receive their diplomas. Out of courtesy for our graduates, we ask that you refrain from applause until students have received their diploma.
Geraldine Barreau.
Autumn Brooke McNew.
América Michelle Barrera. Anaí Mejía. Ashley Suseli Batz Martínez. Tania Carolina Mejía Zapata. Stephanie Bautista Hernández.
Phoebe Melendez.
Diego Bautista Sánchez.
Christopher Mendez.
Amar Jermaine Beal.
Naomi Rachel Méndez Candelaria.
Brennan William Decatur Bear.
Adrián Méndez Gerardo.
Alexis Haley Beaver.
Félix Alberto Méndez Marín.
Sanaa April Beejan.
Leslie Lisbeth Mendoza Ramirez.
Jaden Keith Belton.
Dani Gabriela Mejía Hernández.
Isaac Beltran Lopez.
Génesis Belén Mera Toapanta.
Melanie Annabelle Beltran Minea.
Samika Mercedes Moscoso.
Jonathan Beltran Montero.
Fritzley Metellus Jr.
Aiden Robert Bender.
Dara Lene Myers.
Cameron Elizabeth Bender.
Logan William Mickey.
Alexis Benjamín Benítez Peralta.
Taylor Elizabeth Mickey.
Zamaya Alina Ann Bentley.
Rayvon Lamar Milan.
Michael Mark Bill Bidwell.
Brandon David Miller.
Curry Evelyn Bingaman.
Cole David Jeffrey Miller.
Christine Autumn Fish.
Maya Pearl Miller.
Eli Robert Black.
Ivan Sheldon Mikesel.
Rayanne Marie Black.
Sama Ibrahim Mohadin.
Ella Rose Bowl.
Jacob Christopher Moore.
Jocelyn Grace Bogart.
Ruben Raymond Mora Jr.
Yair Jesús Boria Hernández.
Elvis Daniel Morales.
Andrew Jacob Bowen.
Jennifer Jacqueline Morales Anaya. Isaí Uriel Bravo Corona. Brenda Marisol Morales Sánchez.
Onye Elaine Ali Braxton.
Morales Méndez.
Evan Michael Brown.
Steve Morataya Casero.
Ryan Edwin Brown Jr.
Fabian Moreno.
Jaden Bruce Ball.
Emanuel Moreno Zamorano.
Xavier David Roscoe Brown.
Trey Donovan Mouse.
Benjamin Curtis Bryant.
Madison Nicole Ballin.
Dylan Reese Bryant.
Ashley Cecilia Muñoz Chévez.
Alana Christina Barati.
Andy Samuel Garcia Cartagena.
Anthony Augustus Burke Jr.
Decker Allen Murray.
Jordan Maria Nicole Bussey.
Jeffrey Joseph Calderón Martínez.
Matthew Luis Ocasio.
Matthew Winfield Murray Jr.
Omar Caraballo López.
Braden William Myers.
Dominic Aguilar Carapia.
Keegan Drew Myers.
Aaron Gabriel Cárdenas. Daniel Alfredo Naranjo Gómez.
Lindsay Catherine Carrillo.
James Bishop Nava.
José Castillo Jordan.
Brody Neal.
Brian Alexander Castillo Lemus.
Shelby June Newman.
Will Miguel Castro.
T. Nava.
Wilmer Giovanni Ceballos Monzón.
Alexander Gale Nieto Mendoza.
Anthony Cedillo.
Savannah Willis Porter.
Eric Cerda Magaña.
Ajane Shanique Collins.
Jason Russell Chambers.
Dominic Stephen Onomastica.
Jayla Shemaya Cherry.
Jeremy Stanley Ordonez.
Marley Alberta Christopher.
Fernanda Nicole Orihuela Bermejo.
Mackenzie Page Clugston.
Rodrigo Ortiz.
Zarmani Akir Kobo.
Destiny Olivia James Oxenguy.
Jalea Simone Marie Coley.
Esteban David Padro Rodriguez.
Jaden Compiano. Yariel Omar Pagán Albarrarte. Rodrigo Ponce Hernández. Kanishka Pagán Martínez. Kimberly Andrea Contreras Castro.
Dylan John Panfili.
John Preston Cooper.
Andre Maurice Parker.
Nicolás Alberto Cordero Miranda.
Timmy Pascual.
Randall Cortés Maldonado.
Luis Angel Pascual Bautista.
Mara Elizabeth Costello.
Elías Pascual Antonino.
Magdalene Abigail Crawford.
Dhruv Manish Patel.
Lola Alaya Cross.
Karina Deepak Patel.
Gianluca Cucuzza.
Riley Jared Patterson.
William Joseph Curley.
Alexis Victoria Paul.
Dominic Isaiah Curtis.
Jada Madison Paul.
Luica Paz Antonino.
Gabriela Teresa D'Amato.
Janelis Betania Peña.
Brianna Nicole Cusworth.
Griselda Magali Pérez.
Tamorian Elijah Daniels.
Lorena Maria Perez.
Ibeli Celeste de la Cruz Burgos. Naxi Exali Pérez Cabañas. Ashley María de León.
Sergio Roberto Perez Carrillo.
Ashley Rodríguez de León López.
Darylyn Perez Composo.
Mary Juliana Lisbeth de Leon Uluan.
Adolfo José Pérez Santana. Jorvin Antonio de la Cruz de la Rosa Jiménez.
Chase Anderson Ferry.
Stephanie D. Bruce.
Dylan Edward Peters.
Israel Ruben Delgado.
New Quinn Fawn.
Kevin Jackson Demery.
Yasmina Tilila Phillips.
Zoe Ariana DeRee.
Sebastian Pierre.
Nadia Isabel Marie DeShield.
Katie Jolisbeth Pineda Lemos. Mari Elizabeth Díaz.
Sadie Beth Piper.
Aizen Eladio Diaz Rivas.
Madison Alyssa Heisel.
Owen Brady Veal.
Jake Hunter Plummer.
Abby Compassionate DeZazo.
Ariana Rain Hu.
Yene Alexander.
Alicia Bucarell.
Lorinda Domingo Martín.
Dewan Bucarell.
Luke David Thomas Nortenzo.
Ella Renee Hollick.
Austin James Dowdy.
Nathan Thomas Poplich.
Maximus David Dunlap.
Emily Anna Casada Geraldo.
Nolan Charles DuPont.
Maeve Kathleen Quinn.
Jules Simon DuPort.
Brianna Rose Ramirez.
Ángel Miguel Durán Almanzar.
Brandon Ramirez de la Flor.
Nicholas Michael Duran San Miguel.
Suseli Ramírez Pérez.
Cole Paul Edwards.
Amanda Cristina Ramos Alegria.
Jamir Jeremiah Edwards.
Esmond Nehemias Ramos Ariasa.
Isabella Monique Ifal.
Brian Michael Ramsey Jr.
Grayson Daly Elmer.
Rylan Hunter Ramsey.
Jorana Elise.
Rihan Reiseli.
Carter John Emmons.
Layla Raymond.
Celina Liliana Espinal Pérez.
Isabella Marie Red.
Giancarlos Espinosa Carmona.
Ayla Shea Reed.
Genesis Galilea Estrada Aquino.
Benjamin David Reed.
Benjamin Luke Etter.
Corey Allen Reese.
Angel Melinda Eustache.
Adria Junet Remy.
Lillian Faith Evans.
Emily Jolynn Wrench.
Riley Nicole Evans.
Leonie Deanada Reyes.
Now Lana Borit.
Obed Ezekiel Reyes.
Junosu Bedne.
Alexa Michelle Reyes Antonino.
Mendoza Remington.
Nayeli Citlali
Madison Alexander Lennon.
Meredith Melissa Ryan.
Mariska Figueroa Rodríguez.
Jacob Dennis Richnowski.
Omar Daniel Figueroa Toro.
Caden Edward Rife.
Haley Grace Lemon.
Cedric Olivier Fabian Rimpel.
Luis Armando Flores Galvez.
Bryson Arthur Roach.
Nicholas Ian Vogelsonger.
Michael Allen Robinson.
Martha Jane Holt.
Wyatt Brendan Robinson.
Landon Parker Freak.
Gilbert Josué Robledo Ramírez.
Jacob Tyler Fritz.
Noah Charles Rock.
Reagan Taylor Lamar Buck.
Kira Renee Rodriguez.
Irene García Nieto.
Ashton Michael Romberg.
Carlos Alberto González González.
Jessica Capiana Romero.
Diego Sebastian Gonzalez Vargas.
Danielis del Valle Romero Sánchez.
Jacob Arthur Basher.
Edgar Gabriel Romero Torres.
Jaron Yates Basher.
Shania Lynn Rosario.
Isabel Marie Grace.
Leslie Eli Rosario Javier.
Ocean Grillo.
Dana Nicole Rosenberry.
Heriberto Gutiérrez.
Cheyenne Eve Rowland.
Heriberto Gutiérrez.
Cassidy Rain Russell.
Gage Preston Geyer.
Jacob Martin Ruzica.
Alexia Grace Guzman.
Yazan Malik Safi.
Abigail Elaine Hayden.
Amara Helena Sigonis.
Megan Nicole Hall.
Solin Antela Sigonis.
Ryan Colby Hall.
Luis Diego Salazar.
Lachey Leanne May.
Genesis Marie Salazar Rodriguez.
Denali Ray Barber. Talia Liana Parker.
Justin Gabriel Sánchez Villanueva.
Antonio Maurice Harrison.
Jesse Nicole Santana.
Laura Leanne Carter.
Sara Santana.
Xander Allen Nicholas Pop.
Nayeli Santiago Santiago.
Chloe Marie Hawkins.
Jocelyn Santos González.
Alicia Barney Hawkins.
Eliana Ray Sarvis.
Tyrell Jerron Hawkins.
Sybil Ann Sherrado.
Madeline Marie Patton.
Bryce Matthew Schmidt.
Kimberly Alexis Peggy.
Leo Pierce Shanehoven.
Jenna May Elder.
Shaylin Madison Sears.
Marin Elizabeth Henry.
Tiana Marie Seibert.
Jocelyn Alondra Hernández.
Calvin Beckett Sensenate.
Marisol Gladys Esmeralda Hernández. Félix Serrano Lira. Henry Brian Hernández López.
Morgan Alexis Shaner.
Isabela Lilian Herrera.
Zachary Taylor Sherman.
Jefferson Donaldo Herrera Semayoa.
Zoe Alexis Shue.
José Paulino Herrera Hurtado.
Sarah Yuna Shines.
Levi Cars Pickle.
Nakaya J. Shivers.
Diana Sierra Hill.
Michaela Jean Shope.
Selena Yvette Hipkins.
Landon Alexander Short.
Alexandra Grace Pope.
Tristan James Schumar.
Emily Marie Collins.
Landon Alexander Simmers.
Addison Rose Colleton.
Taylor Scott Simpson.
McKenna Ray Ford.
Brady Lee Seitz.
Grace James Hudson.
Carly Elizabeth Skulteddy. DeAndre Anthony Smith.
Ariana Deanna Jackson.
London Michael Smith.
Mesa Sajad Jafari.
Mason Alexander Smith.
Tavon David G.
Nicole Kelly Smith.
Carol Quinton Jean Felix.
Yanaya Atiana Nicole Smith.
Alea Clarice Jefferson.
Gloria Snyder.
Ray Jennings.
Morgan Robert Snoke. Nicholas Eugene Snyder.
Eliana May Divine Johnson.
Olivia Faith Snyder.
Hannah Alexia Johnson.
Heaven Bell Soto.
Jillian Sophia Johnson.
Perseus Cherie Spoonhour.
Mariah Leah Johnson.
Blake Raymond Sproul.
Toby Wade Johnson.
Anaya Divine Statham.
Knowledge Belinda Joinville.
Catherine Louise Statham.
Alana Rose Jones.
Amara Claire Stenger.
Ari Parker Jones.
Haley Ryan Stickle.
Christopher Malcolm Jones.
Cleopatra Anubis Stoudemire.
Furby Joseph.
Jaylee Marie Stauffer.
Lena K. Jumper.
Lily Ann Strayer.
Konstantinos Michale Gavetzis.
Riley Ann Stull.
Daniel Lee Green.
Saxton Riley Sturts.
Jared Dave Kaufman.
Brian David Sulcove.
Aaron Boesi Keith.
Carmen Cole Sweeney.
Owen Charles Keith.
Sharing Doma Tamam. Olben Joel Tejada.
Deanna Marie Kiefer.
Morgan Marie Tennyson.
Sage Jelani Kelly.
David Michael Thomas.
Jaxavius LaShawn Kelly.
Jackson Wells Thomas.
Parker J. Kemp.
Addison Elizabeth Ford.
Skylar Chase Kesner.
Kagome Renee Tice.
Ashley Rebecca King.
Isabella Esther Toledo Rodriguez.
Austin Daniel Paredes.
Lauren Dayani Tolson.
Liam Craig Kirkpatrick.
Amaya Riley Tracy.
Kaylee Marie Straitman.
Mason Daniel Truman.
Lena Butcher.
Dane Christensen Unruh.
Dashley Lamy.
Caroline Eliana Urban.
Owen Casey Langdon.
Ernesto Israel Yusuf.
Sean Edward Lanier.
Josie
Elizabeth Lane.
Valentín Sedeno.
Devon Scott Lassater.
Van Westenberg.
Renee Lawson.
Caleb Matthew Varner.
Steven Josué Lazo Salazar. Inés Rosimel Vázquez Galicia.
Kanan Joseph Lavage.
Jezreel Velasco Villegas.
Arabella Rose Leakey.
Kevin Leonardo Velázquez Pérez.
Joshua Michael Lehman.
Jamie Cristal Velez Wester.
Mara Sue Lehman.
Ixan Adonías Vicente García.
Andrew James Leonard.
McKenna Alyssa Walls.
Jackson Brewer Lesher.
Kylie Lene Watkins.
Christiana Maria Lewis Small.
Amari Marcel Anthony Watson.
Ian Jonathan Logan.
Zoe Elizabeth Webb.
Kaylin Marie Logan.
Alicia Nicole Wells.
López Sánchez.
Gage Patrick Wells.
Jonathan Ezequiel López Chihuahua.
Lauren Grace Wenger.
Adrián López Valencia.
Xavier Cade Wirt.
Alessandra Joné Lauer.
Timothy William Westfall.
Kendall Elin Lloyd.
Brandon Michael White.
Stanley P. Loser.
Brody James Weidel.
María Esmeralda Luna Mendoza.
Sarah Nicole Wilcox.
Trevor Kyle Hoover.
Lillian May Williams.
Giancarlos Matos.
Ellie Beth Williamson.
Destiny Talia Nicole Wacker.
Lydia Elise Wilson.
Quinn Braden Petrowski.
Kayla Rose Wolf.
Sean Jaden Maldonado.
Jessica Violet Wood.
Blake Allen Malas.
James Wu.
Amy Rubí Mancio Alvarado.
Chantel Marie Yates. Aiden Brock Youngkin. Carter Owen Seger. Marley Jennifer Ziegler. Jania Zidor. Amy Marie Weaver.
Parents and family members, only graduates are permitted on the field. Please plan to meet your graduate outside of the stadium. We have closed down McKinley Street to provide safety. graduates, please stand. Before we return to the field house, for your performance, please follow the instructions of your line class. Class of 2025. One last time. Go!